Hi, I'm Veronica Heaven and I'm delighted to be here to share the outcomes of the Briefcases 2021 projects in what has been an extraordinary year for everyone. Students and universities have been locked into lockdown learning, pandemic learning, everything's been happening online, but somehow we've made it work and there are some outstanding outcomes. Briefcases is about bringing education and the world of work closer together. It promotes excellence and has a particular focus on graphic art industries, bridging the gap between creativity and commercial reality and giving many students their first chance and their first taste of working to a real-life client brief. Briefcases continues to attract an amazing range of industry and client partners, and this year we're absolutely delighted to welcome Antalis, Europe's leading provider of paper, packaging and visual communication solutions. Xerox, a global powerhouse in innovation, printing and digital services. Stephen George and Partners, the award-winning architects and master planners, and to have Adnams plc, a pace setter in sustainability. Adnams is a multi-award-winning brewer, distiller. They are our owner of hotel, pubs and restaurants, and we are delighted to have them return with a special Briefcases project focused on belonging. Briefcases is underpinned by the message of sustainability, sustainable industries for the future, investing in and nurturing next generation talent. And Briefcases is about collaboration, so I have a lot of people to thank. Earth Island for their sterling support of Briefcases over the years and as we move forward into this 10th year of Briefcases. Thank you, Brian Webb, our chair of the judges, who works amazingly with our numerous panels of judges that we bring together to look at and review the various Briefcases projects. Thank you to the amazing judging panels that work with us on the hundreds of submissions that we receive each year of Briefcases. Thank you, judges, but I would like to specially thank Susan Wright from Earth Island, Tan Mahal from Pollard Boxes, John Clark from BPIF, James Talbot from the Company of Entrepreneurs, and Ben Glazier from Glazier Design, and the many, many others that have given their time to contribute to this great project that is Briefcases. And a massive thank you to our university partners and the academic teams who are working with us, delivering great outcomes across an array of Briefcases projects, which this year have included Sustainable Futures and the Ageing Communities, Smart Luxury Packaging Cosmetics Brief, Response to COVID-19, the Enterprise Brief, the Belonging Project, and Global Governance and Sustainability Environmental Management. So let's see what we've got. And now to our final brief, Sustainable Futures and the Ageing Community, supported by Xerox.
Hello, Kevin O'Donnell from Xerox. I manage the marketing efforts within the graphic communications channel for the UK, Ireland and the Nordics, and we're really pleased to be supporting Briefcases and the current brief, which is sustainability within the ageing community. So big congratulations to the students and really looking forward to meeting again next year.
There are some big challenges for society as a whole. We're living longer and we have an ageing society. A girl born today has a 1 in 3 chance of living to 100, and the chance of living to 100 will double in the next 50 years. Accessibility, sustainability, good health and well-being matters greatly to Briefcases, and we want to inspire actions that will encourage greater intergenerational mixing, knowledge and experience sharing, better work in healthcare, helping people to participate through work and activities in communities so that important knowledge is not lost, and allowing people to stay connected and to reduce the risk of loneliness. This brief was one of the largest categories of responses we received, and we are so proud that we are able to have young people working on such an important issue during the deeply troubling times of COVID and the loneliness of older people, encouraging them to think about ways and initiatives that make improvements happen and how to deliver social good. There are some truly outstanding project outcomes. Highly commended from the University of Gloucestershire, Holly McCann, Furry Friends, Harriet Lewis, Grow Your Community. From Staffordshire University, highly commended, Eva Scarrett, Elena Alam, Millie Harrison, Megan Evans, Amy Elizabeth Robinson, Pippa Foster, Cam Ali, Maciej Lankowski, Amy L. Robinson. Bronze winners from Staffordshire University, Sophie Whittington for Hydrocare, Benjamin Lunt, In My Own Words, Aidan Millard, Me and You. Silver winners, James Alton for Homegrown, Emily Suter for Goodness, Tamsin Robinson, Memory Lane, and the gold winners are Brian Dowley for Felt, Tackling Dementia, and Sophie Slim, Gone to Pot. Congratulations. Excellent work to a hugely challenging brief. Well done. And now to our final brief, one of the largest responses that we've had in the whole thing, and it's all about sustainable futures and the ageing community, supported by Xerox. And we're here at Xerox with Kevin O'Donnell from Xerox, so thank you for having us here and allowing us to do this recording of the Briefcases announcement. So thanks so much for that, Kevin.
Very more than welcome.
Thank you. So we were here actually a while back when we were doing the actual judging for this particular brief, and we had all the work spread out on the boardroom tables or just next door, and it was quite a big thing going on. So what did you make of that experience?
Oh, Veronica, it was absolutely amazing. As you say, we had all the work on the boardroom table and on the floor, and I think we even used some wall space as well. You know, such was the volume of responses that came in. So that was the first thing that hit me when I walked in. I think immediately, though, what became clear, and you know, talking to the other judges during the day, was the quality of the work that came in. You know, it was really to a commercial standard. And, you know, whilst that shouldn't surprise us, it was a real delight. You know, the entries had clearly understood the brief. They'd adhered to the brief, but also what was really heartwarming was that they'd challenged the brief. They'd gone to the edge and maybe gone a little bit further as well, which was absolutely wonderful. And I think the other thing that came through loud and clear to me was the character and personality of the student as well. You know, you look at one brief, but then you look at, I think it was getting up to 50 different sets, and you could see the character of the person, even though, you know, having never met them, you could sort of see the character of the person coming through, and you know, some of the beliefs they had, and getting their ideas into the work as well.
Fantastic. I have to say, I'm just so excited to be in the room and seeing all of that work and encouraged by it.
Yes.
Why did you decide to support Briefcases?
Well, I think the UK historically has always been a very creative place to be. You know, historically that you can track back all the wonderful things that the UK brought to market. And I think that heritage is still very strong within the creative universities and so forth. And I think it's very important that industry holds a hand out to there, because, you know, we're looking for, you know, employees of the future. We're looking for, you know, designers for our customers to give them ideas for their customers to create commercial standard work, as we were saying earlier on. And you know, I think it's upon businesses like Xerox to hold that hand out to bridge that gap. You know, otherwise we're looking for sort of as Pat Boris would say, oven-ready students or candidates for work. And I think that you know, we have our part to play.
Absolutely.
And you know, I think Briefcases and, you know, the way in which the relationship between the universities is nurtured, the way in which the students are nurtured through the lecturers and Briefcases themselves, provides us with a really creative platform and a business-based platform. You know, it's not just about the creativity, it's about the business side as well. So
definitely,
absolutely a bridging the gap for the future.
For sure, absolutely.